So I took the bus from my apartment to Linköping Centrum, which is the bus and train station. And then I got on another bus that dropped me off in a part of Linköping that I have never been to before. And now I am walking to the airport. So, how are you? This trip is Amsterdam. So, I am going to walk to the airport, and then I'm going to get on a plane for Amsterdam, which is an airport that I have actually been to because it's the airport that I flew into to come here. This is really pretty. This is really cute. Anyway, I'm flying into Amsterdam, then I'm going to go to my hostel, then I'm going to sleep, then I have a lot of things to do tomorrow. Literally have a full day tomorrow. But the first step is finding the bloody airport. So there's a bus stop literally right there, and I really don't understand why my phone didn't take me there instead. But whatever. It was like a 15-minute walk, and there are taxis here, so that's good. So that means that if I come back home and don't want to walk and want to shell out some money, hopefully there will be taxis here, or at least there will be a place in Linköping Airport that will let me call. See, there's the airport. It is literally the smallest airport that I have ever been to in my life. I mean, obviously, I walked up to it, and it's literally the size, it's smaller than a high school, smaller than a middle school, smaller than an elementary school. There are 2 gates, and my plane is going to fly out of the second one. And my mom was talking to me a couple days ago, and she was like, oh, you better get there hours early because, you know, you have to check in and blah, 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 blah. And I was like, there's 2 gates, and I don't have any baggage to check. Oh, that's the door I need to go into. But I'm going to go see what I need to do, so here I go. I'm on the plane, and I'm ready to go. So I'm here, and I'm on the bus to my hostel, and there was a harem of taxi drivers outside of the airport, and it felt like I was famous because they were all berating me saying, take my taxi. But I'm on the bus and I'm headed to the city center, and I'm going to go to my hostel. That's the plan anyway. So that's where my hostel is. That doesn't look sketch at all. Okay, it might be sketch, but we have an ice cream place and a Starbucks right next to it. So let me tell you a little bit about my morning. So I left the hostel in a timely manner and was waiting for, oh, look how pretty. And I was waiting for the tram that would take me to the city center, and it never came. So when that happened, I panicked because I was now going to be late for the check-in for the tour that I'm going to be on. So I hailed a taxi in true New York fashion, and Amazing raced fled to the city center and got my ticket, which took a little longer than I anticipated, and I wanted to choke someone, but I am here and it was stressful and I want to cry, but I'm here. So what it is, it's a tour to go see windmills and flowers and pretty much everything Holland has to offer. So I will update you when we go. So I'm on the bus now and I'm stoked. Something else that happened. Last night I ate at a burger place right by my hostel, and there was a guy and a girl working there, and they were about my age, and I literally sat down with them and ate my food at the bar that they had and talked to them for like an hour. Extremely nice people. The guy is an entrepreneur and does odd jobs here and there, and the girl is studying to be a biologist. And I was asking them about what growing up in the Netherlands was like and what school was like, and it's very similar to Sweden. They have no dress code, they have really long breaks, but we got to talking about America, and she asked me, and of course I don't remember their names, sorry, they were great though, but she asked me, is it true that in America, in American schools every morning they say the Pledge of Allegiance? Or like she didn't know what it was called, but she was like, they pledge to the flag. I was like, oh yeah, the Pledge of Allegiance. And she was like, yeah, what is that? And so I said the Pledge of Allegiance, and she just kind of stared at me, and he was like, that's kind of like brainwashing. But it was really interesting. They were really great people to talk to, and that burger place is open till 3 o'clock in the morning on the weekends. So, well, yeah, I'm in Amsterdam, so.
Open this here, and when the scraper passed by, then it just drops there. So what you see here on the floor, this is the product from the stones, and this is from yesterday, because yesterday there was enough wind to work. Yeah, maybe also after 1 or 2 hours there's more wind coming. Now, then this is the second part, and that's heating. So what I do, I put 1 bucket with a product of the stones, that's about 10 kilo, on the stove, and then here we make it warm till 60 degrees, and we make it warm. That makes the oil a little bit more fluid, then I can press more oil when it's warm. Now, when I make it warm, then this one is turning around, and that's to keep it from burning.
She's like, pay me.
Yeah.
Yeah, you took my picture, let's pay me. Come on across.
So I saw the windmills, and that was great. It was gorgeous there. I got a little magnet of tulips souvenir and postcards for lovely people. And so now we are heading, still on the tour, to a cheese factory. So I'm gonna learn all about how cheese is made, and I get to taste cheeses. I'm excited.
We easily create a perfect slice.
tell you one thing. This place is dangerous. So Dad said not to buy clogs, and I didn't. I bought clog slippers. This is a real Dutch pancake with Dutch chocolate, with Dutch strawberries and Dutch bananas. It is, oh, and Dutch whipped cream. It is fantastic.
Spanish is flowing. That's her native language.
Are you ready for some wooden shoes?
Yes!
Okay. First of all, welcome to the Wooden Shoe Factory. My name is Joel. It's like Billy Joel. I'm not going to sing you a song though. I'm gonna explain about these things, how we make all these wooden shoes here in Holland. And the machine works like copying a key. La macchina funziona come copia una llave. There is a mold, a molder, and there is a guide, the guia. The guide feels where the mold is and is in connection with the knife, el cuchillo. Very simple, the knife cuts away what the guide feels. Inside of the shoe is also pretty much finished.
I want to teach you the 88 beautiful canals. That means in Dutch, in Amsterdam hebben wij 88 allemachtige prachtige grachten. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to repeat this? Yeah. Okay, I start slowly and you repeat. All together. Here it comes. In Amsterdam.
In Amsterdam
Hebben wij 88
allemachtige,
prachtige
prachtige
grachten. Yes, and you got the applause for yourself. Okay.
They sell strawberries as like a vendor kind of food, and they're Dutch strawberries and they melt in your mouth. They're fantastic. So I'm at Klugen something, Flowers. So it's really pretty here. So expect a lot of pictures.
Je hebt dat blauwe hoedje voor jou en eigenlijk denk
Wat ik hebben? Zijn we blauw?
ik weet niet wat ik ermee moet.
Gek dat je van een ander dan...
Ga wat anders
Dat
doen.
lukt meestal niet, hè?
Blauwe druifjes erbij. Nee, dat is dus vanaf. Maar we hebben eigenlijk niet zo heel veel. Misschien kan ik die blauwe er eens een beetje bij gebruiken. Die donkere misschien bij het blauwe. Ja.
Ik zeg niks. Ik zeg niks.
Nee,
Dat is toch niet goed. Dat is toch niet goed.
doe jij er ook een paar blauwe bij? Kijk.
Dat is toch niet goed, wat ik zeg. Nee, ik zeg niks meer.
Ze hebben nog andere Wat een hele hoop van die helleborders. Zijn die ook al open? That's pretty.
Ja, die zijn zo zwak, joh.
Ja.
Ja, ik vind het niet veel bijzonders meer.
Nee? Ja, die van mij waren uiteindelijk ook weg. Daar staat ook niks meer, hè? Nou, we moeten toch een beetje anders kijken. Ja, nee, ik vind dit ook wel niet veel meer eigenlijk.
Maar dan ga je per bloemetje dan het
Ja, dat lukt toch wel.
Hier leggen nog een paar in de... Dan gaat ze kritisch worden hoor. De hele dag hebben ze niks gezegd en nou... En dan dacht ik, is het allemaal goed, weet je wel? En dan wordt het avond, bijna avond en dan gaat ze...
Ja. Vermoeidheid slaapt toe.
Ja, dan gaat ze zeuren, weet je wel.
Oh, wacht, kijk deze kant op.
Als je deze bij doet, dat is mooi.
Ja.
Dezelfde kleur. Dan ben je meteen klaar, toch?
En iets wits, iets lichts, kijk nog. Iets lichts, maar het gips is weg, hè? Heb je helemaal allemaal
Ja, dat
gebruikt?
gipskruid is weg.
Helemaal allemaal gebruikt.
Ja, nou, ik ga zo meteen toch wel weer even zoeken dan.
Ik heb hier nog Pyrus.
Die zijn wel leuk. Deze zijn slap, ik zou ze op water zetten.
Die zijn zeker leuk. If you go into the left, you go out there.
Wil je die even op draad zetten?
Ja, is het niet te groot? Alleen
Nee,
het
kan.
wit, alleen het witte.
Ja. Ik vind hem een beetje homo-achtig. Ik vind hem een beetje homo-achtig.
Je moet nog een hoop leren, Wim.
Kijk hier.
Was dat zijn vrouw? Hè?
Maar niet gezien.
Ik ken het niet.
Oh, die is net van ja.
Nou man, ik weet het een man.
Een vrouw bij zich. Nee, man. Hij deed me laatst aan het park. Kon je wat gedaan is. Dit nou weer.
Het is Oud Aden, Thomasstraat, nummer 12.
Ja, ik weet het wel.
Nou, ze maakt een foto van mij, dan mag ik toch wel vragen of ze thuis is. Gelijk weg, ze is gelijk weg.
Ja, denk ik ook.
Van
ja.
mij, van mij.
Ja, nou dat weet ik niet, Wim.
Oh, ja, een koetsje bij je.
Niet leuk. Ik vind het ook leuk.
Je bent nog met die Duitsers bezig, zeg. Ben je nog met die Duitsers bezig?
Hè?
Ben je nog met die Duitsers bezig?
Ja, ik ben het Duits. Superleuk.
Met je Engels? Met je Engels?
Oké.
Zoiets? Ja?
It's gorgeous. Zo, ik rijd me op. Ik ga zo weg.
Nee, dat zei ik niet. Dat zei ik niet. Dat zei ik niet dat je weg moest gaan.
Yeah, it's so pretty.
So the video that I, just played of this flower place. They have people who are making like little flower arrangements, and the nice man, asked me what my favorite color was, and I thought he was just asking for my opinion, but he gave it to me. It made me so happy. So can we talk about the most gorgeous place in the world? There's flowers everywhere, and it's wonderful.
Wenn der Frühling kommt, dann schick ich dir Tulpen aus Amsterdam. Wenn der Frühling kommt, dann pflück ich dir Tulpen aus Amsterdam. Wenn ich wiederkomm, dann bring ich dir Tulpen aus Amsterdam. 1000 rote, 1000 gelbe, alle wünschen dir dasselbe, was mein Mund nicht sagen kann, sagen Tulpen aus Amsterdam. Antje, ich hab dich so gerne, sag wartet zum Maisje der Jan. Morgen muss ich in die Ferne. Antje, was machen wir dann? Und an der uralten Mühle küssten sich zärtlich die zwei. Ja, ich hab dich lieb und du hast mich lieb. Ach Antje, ich bleibe dir treu. Wenn der Frühling kommt, dann schick ich dir Tulpen aus Amsterdam. Wenn der Frühling kommt, dann pflück ich dir Tulpen aus Amsterdam. Wenn ich wiederkomm, dann bring ich dir Tulpen aus Amsterdam. 1000 rote, 1000 gelbe, alle wünschen dir dasselbe, was mein Mund nicht sagen kann. Sagen Tulpen aus Amsterdam. La, 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 la. Tulpen aus Amsterdam. La, 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 la. Tulpen aus Amsterdam. Wenn ich wiederkomm, dann bring ich dir Tulpen aus Amsterdam. 1000 rote, 1000 gelbe, alle wünschen dir dasselbe, was mein Mund nicht sagen kann. Sagen Tulpen aus Amsterdam, sagen Tulpen aus Amsterdam.
This feels a little Williamsburg to me. Gorgeous. It even has the shells. I'm on the red light district tour and I've made friends with 2 older British women. Those 2. So I'm not sure how much video or photo I'm going to get because they basically said that we're not allowed to take much, you know, because of the girls selling themselves. But there is a museum of prostitution and we can take pictures and video in there, so I'll see what I can do. Okay, so last night, the red light district was awesome. The red light district was awesome. There's a bunch of cars that are honking at each other. But the red light district was awesome. Didn't take a lot of video because you're not allowed to. I've put some of the pictures that I took in there. It was shocking how open everything was, but I mean, to the people who live in Amsterdam, it's perfectly normal. Like, they're selling weed in stores and girls are in windows showing what they're selling. It was interesting, but it was a very, like, it was a very good psychological study, because a lot of the girls were on their cell phones in the windows, and I was wondering if that's more of like to separate themselves from what they're doing. Like when you're walking alone on a street and you don't want to make eye contact or you don't want to talk to anybody, you pretend like you're on your phone, so it makes you look busy, like you can't be bothered. So I was wondering if the girls did this as a way to like make themselves unavailable. I don't know. Anyway, my hostel is right there. It was a really cool place to be. My roommates were great. There was a couple that was from another part of the Netherlands, and then the guy who was sleeping in the bunk above me was from Leeds in England, and I talked to him for a long time last night, and I was talking to the couple that was there for a while. But things to do today: I'm going to the Heineken Museum and I'm going to the ice bar, but first I'm going to get food at
Coffee, pastry, or ice cream?
And no, I'm not gonna get ice cream for breakfast, but I'll update you as I go. I got a vanilla chai latte, tea, and I got macaroons.
Entrepreneurship was in Adrian's blood. The Hooiberg Brewery's board of directors suggested that Adrian should get a limited number of shares for a start, but he wanted it all and wrote it's all or nothing. Needless to say, it was all. And so, on February 15, 1864, Heineken and Company was born in Amsterdam.
I drafted my own beer. I've drank some, that's why it's down. But I am now a certified pourer. It's a skill I can take right to the bank. So I went to the Heineken experience, which is right there. Mostly for the experience, because I'm not a big beer fan. So I definitely appreciate it. But it is not my favorite thing in the world to drink. However, mixed and cocktail drinks are my favorite drinks to drink, which is where I'm headed next. So I'm going to the ice bar, which is a bar made of ice. So I'm waiting for the bus that's going to take me there, and then I'll hopefully take video and get a bite to eat beforehand, hopefully, because I'm already starting to feel a little foggy because I drank a Heineken. I drank half of the one that they served that was small, and then I drank half of the larger one that they served me that I poured myself. and beer is still not my favorite thing. I thought going to the experience would make me like it more, but it did not. So I'm waiting for my bus that is going to take me to the ice bar, or around that area, and then hopefully I'll get a bite to eat before my appointment time. So that's the plan. You know you can trust a bar when they're playing Pirates of the Caribbean music. Fantastic. This is the beginning part. The ice part is in the back. So, yeah. And now they're playing DNC's Caked by the Ocean. It's called in Amsterdam.
Pilot, navigator, cartographer, Arctic explorer, and captain of the Mercury. This fine ship you see behind us. Follow me, let's go, follow me, let's go. You are about to embark upon a great voyage of adventure and discovery. You will join me on my quest to find a northeastern passage to the Indies. I will prove there is a shortcut to the lands of India and Qatar. This time I will find a way across the sea ice. We are about to set sail, ladies and gentlemen. The voyage will be tough. Tougher even than the Hellas fever journeys beyond the Tropic of Cancer. More dangerous than the ventures into Spanish waters. And it will be cold. Ice will cover your head. No offense to you ladies. Teeth will clatter to the rhythm of the shaking of your bones. That's why you need to change into warmer clothes. Now we'll turn around. No offense to you gentlemen.
Are you guys ready to freeze?
Aye, Captain!
Perfect. Follow me into the ice bar. I'll be the first one to go in. Anybody to go before me?
This place is awesome. And it's cold. Okay, so I'm at the Anne Frank house, and they haven't opened it up for the public yet because they just switched over the system of how they do it. So they allowed it for the people who bought the tickets online, and they're about to open it up to the public in about 20 minutes. But look at this line. So this is when Kana starts to evaluate whether or not she wants to spend her last 2 to 3 hours in Amsterdam waiting in line to go see the Anne Frank house or doing something else. So I don't know, because I want to see it. But I could spend this time taking a canal tour or something. So I might do some. I mean, it's even longer than I showed you. Not only does it go down the block, but it turns. I mean, look at that. And it goes down at the end of the street. There's no way. So I'm gonna go take a canal tour because I think that would be a better use of my time. I'll see more Amsterdam that way, and it was something I wanted to do. But I talked to a woman at the front who said that the wait would probably be an hour and a half, and I could spend that seeing Amsterdam, so I can't do it.
On the night that I was married, and in my marriage bed, there came a bold sea captain, and he stood at my bedhead, saying, arise, arise, young married man, this night for to go with me to the low, low lands of Holland to fight the enemy. Oh, I held my love all in my arms, still hoping I might stay, when the captain he gave another order, and I had to march away, saying there's many a blithe young married man this night must go with me to the low, low lands of Holland to fight the enemy. Oh, Holland is a wondrous place, and in it grows much green. 'Tis a wild inhabitation for my true love to be in, where the leaves do grow and the winds they do blow, and fruit grows on every tree. But the low, low lands of Holland parted my love and me. No shoe, no stocking I'll put on, no comb go through my hair, and nor shall day or candlelight shine on my bower fair. Nor shall I sleep with any young man until the day I die, for the low, low lands of Holland parted my love and I.
I'm having my last dinner in Amsterdam, and I'm getting pizza. And I'm also getting a dessert. But the dessert is here, so I'm thinking I might eat that first.
Look at this pizza.
I am now at the airport, heading to security to get into the actual airport and find my plane. So the security checks are extremely long. It's a long line. So just to wrap up the end of this video with a few random pictures that I didn't throw into the actual video, I loved Amsterdam and the Netherlands in general. I mean, as you can see, pretty much every picture is gorgeous. It is pretty much impossible to take a bad picture when you're there. The food was great. The people were fabulous. It was just one of the best experiences I have ever had. If you ever have the chance to go, definitely go. It is truly a magical place, and thanks for joining me on my adventures and keeping up with my videos and whatnot. It means a lot to me. Thank you.